we have here is the frequency of love, and that is 528 hertz, known as the miracle tone. The love frequency said to heal DNA and to activate your heart chakra. So breathing right through the middle of your chest. You guys all have a little pillow on your chest, and just feel that pillow rising with the chest and falling with your breath. Just concentrate on that little bit of weight there, lifting it and letting it go. Feel the weight come down, and knowing that right there in the center of your chest is your heart chakra, your energy center for love. And we're going to do our meditation on love today, which is the most powerful force in the world, in the universe, because who is love? God is love, and or the creator or source energy or whatever you want to call like your higher self. It is all stemming from the greatest force of love. And feeling that feeling of love in your heart center, thinking of something that you really, really love. This could be cheesecake, or a massage, or just walking outside on a beautiful day, or a person who makes your heart flip, a pet, something that you love so much, like you look forward to seeing this creation in front of you, and knowing that it was created with love, and thinking about this loving feeling that you get in your heart. This, oh, I love this. I love it so much. You look forward to it before it even gets to you. You feel giddy inside, and you can sort of feel your heart tapping. Concentrate on that happy, loving, giddy feeling. I'm going to read from the book called The Path to Love by Deepak Chopra. And this is loving practice, purifying the heart. But we'll start with relaxing our body first. Now that we've thought about this heart center, we'll bring our attention up to our forehead, where our eye pillows are resting. And feel the soothing feeling of this eye pillow going across your forehead and your eyebrows, and relaxing the muscles there. Relaxing the muscles on the sides of your eyes. And your eyelids. And feeling the eye muscles and the nerves in the eyes relax. Just Feel the sandbag and the weight of the sandbag holding your eyes still and resting. Notice the sandbag on the tops of your cheeks. Relax your face. Notice the sandbag across the bridge of your nose. Feel its coolness. Feel your breath coming in and out of the nose. Relaxing your temples. Relaxing the muscles in the jaws. Relaxing the root of the tongue and the whole tongue. Relaxing your chin. Just thinking about your ears and the little muscles that move them. Relax them, and just thinking of all the turns and canals in your ears. Feeling your head resting on the pillow. Feeling the back of your neck resting on the pillow. Just feeling the support of the pillow. Feeling your shoulders on the floor, relaxed. Notice how they're supported. Maybe sinking down into the floor a little more. Noticing your arms relaxed and supported. Noticing the bend in the elbow. The bend in the wrist. And how the hand is resting. Just noticing that. Noticing the middle of your back resting on the floor. And the low back. Noticing how they're supported. And relax any tension that you may have in your back. Coming back to the chest. Feeling your chest rising and falling. Noticing the little weight from your sandbag. Keeping your attention there at the heart center. Relaxing any tension you have with your exhales. Noticing the diaphragm going up and down with the breath. Feeling the lungs pressing the air out. Just breathing naturally, but noticing it. Noticing the belly rising and falling with the breath. Feeling your hips supported on the floor and relaxing any tension you may have in your hips or your bum. It's amazing how we'll hold a tight bum and not even know it. So just letting any tightness in your hips and your glutes relax. And relaxing the thighs, just feel them hanging off of the thigh bones, feel the muscles just like jelly. Notice the bend in the knees. Notice the shins and the calves hanging off the shins, just very relaxed muscles in the legs. And noticing the heels resting on the floor. However, your legs are flopped open, your feet. Notice your toes, the arches of your feet, the balls of your feet, the tops of your feet, your ankles, and coming back up the legs for a final scan of totally relaxing yourself as you're coming up the body, nice and slow, just relaxing any other tension you may be holding and staying present in this moment. Just staying here, feeling your breath rising and falling. And bringing your attention back to that heart center where you have your little sandbag resting and feeling the breath rising and falling there. Concentrate on it and coming back to that loving thought, the thing that brings you love, flowers, beautiful green trees, a sunny sky, blue skies, wonderful music, things that bring you joy and love, family members, babies, puppies, things that just really make your heart swell with love. And we'll come into the book, The Path to Love, Spiritual Strategies for Healing. And we'll work on purifying the heart here so that you get really strong signals of love, that you can tune into the frequency of love and lift yourself up at any time just with thought. So you're not going to follow a path that doesn't feel very natural for long, nor will it bring the growth you need, however well-intentioned you are. There is a center in the body where love and spirit are joined, and that center is the heart. God is love, that's the part, and love from the heart, and it's where your spirit dwells, right there in the heart center. It is your heart that aches or swells with love, that feels compassion and trust, and seems empty or full. Within the heart is a subtler center that experiences spirit. But spirit is not felt as an emotion or physical sensation. How then can you contact it? According to spiritual masters, spirit is experienced first as the absence of what is not spirit. In India, this is described as neti neti, which means not this, not that. Spirit is not caused. It is not bound by time and space. It is not a sensation that can be seen, touched, heard, tasted, or smelled. This may seem like a baffling way to define something, but imagine that you had never seen the color white, that the whole world consisted of red, green, blue, and all the other hues. Then one day a master came to you with a black shirt and said, "If you wash this enough times, you will see that it is white." If you ask to see white before you wash the shirt, what you ask is impossible. Black is the sum of all colors, and only if you wash them all away will white appear. In the same way, you present life as one of sensations, not just colors, but all of the stimulus that comes through the senses. Some of these sensations may be very pleasurable, but none of them is adequate to tell you what spirit is. Spirit lies beneath the layers of sensation. To experience it, you must go to the heart and meditate upon it until everything that obscures spirit is cleansed. The purpose of following exercise is to give you the experience of making your heart pure enough to witness spirit. Pure here doesn't mean good and virtuous. It means free from impurity, with no value judgment intended. In the words of William Blake, we are cleansing the doors of perception. Meditating on the heart. Close your eyes and focus your attention on the middle of your chest where your heart is. The fact that the physical heart is off to the left is irrelevant here. The spiritual heart center lies directly behind your breastbone. Be aware of your heart as a space. Don't try to hear your heartbeat or any other sound you think a heart makes as it pumps blood. The heart center you want to find is a point of awareness where feelings enter. In its pure form, it's empty, pervaded by weightlessness, absence of care, peace, and a subtle light. This light may appear as white, gold, pale pink, or blue. But again, don't strain to find a light of any kind. You're not trying to sense the purity of the heart center right now. All you need to feel is whatever is there. Letting your attention rest easily there. Breathe gently and sense your breath going into your heart center. Here you may want to visualize a soft pastel light. or coolness pervading the chest. Let the breath go in and out. And as it does, ask your heart to speak to you. Don't phrase this as an order. Just have the faint intention that you want your heart to express itself. So feeling your heart center, breathing through there and imagining you're cleansing your spirit, cleansing those doors of perception, spring cleaning, making everything bright, shining up a light here, seeing if you see a color in your light, a hue. And as if you're cleaning this light space, notice the space around it. As if there's a ball of energy right there that you're cleaning off this ball. And it's shining and it's glowing. And it's bright. And it's getting brighter the more you clean it. Thinking of loving things is a way to help clean it. Like, I love to clean my heart center. I love to make it pure. I love coming from a space of non-judgment. I love coming from a space of acceptance. I love coming from a space of forgiveness. And searching for your color. It could be whatever color you want, but as if it is glowing, like the light is coming from inside this energy center. And the light is energy, and the energy is alive. And this is dwelling in your heart center. And you're just coming to this deep neutral of accepting everything and expecting nothing. Getting it nice and clean. And as this heart center is purified and shining its beautiful light with a little hue, a tint, feeding it some love, as if loving it is going to make it grow, be stronger, and a way for you to be able to notice it more often and hear from it, hear messages, that still small voice. If you have a question for your spirit, which is your connection to God, it's like, I have a question. You can ask this space in you the question. And by taking a deep breath and just listening, your answer will come. Just listening to the heart. And sometimes the mind will get distracted. It's coming back to the heart and back to your breath and back to a loving feeling. And release any emotions or memories you may have here, because it's the past that brings us down. And we don't need that. We're just coming to this neutral. So letting go of old beliefs here and just opening up to this deep neutral. This very clean space you're making in your heart. Full of love. As if you're filling up a car with gas, you're filling up your love tank here with pure love. Also, letting go of any wishes or fears. These are things from the future and separate us from this present moment of being right here with our deep neutral, our very clean perception, our open heart connected to our open mind. So letting go of wishes and fears. They create anxiety and they are dwelling in the future. So letting that go. Back to present. And again, if something is coming up that you're thinking about from the past, something that was stored deep inside that just keeps coming up, letting it go. We'll clean out that storage unit and let it go. Those don't affect us anymore as we live in the present and constantly fill ourselves with love. You'll start finding yourself paying attention to the present, which could be noticing yourself just walking. I am walking. Noticing your surroundings more. Being more in touch with nature and that we're so blessed to live around, versus being connected to a device of something. Paying attention to your tasks, being very present in what you're doing, not multitasking, just one thing at a time. Of maybe watering flowers, pulling weeds, just being present and not letting anything from your old storage unit of memories come up, or anything that you're going to make up in your head to worry about for the future. Letting all of that go. So now that you're coming from this place of deep neutral, the space of total acceptance, the
this clean perception, this glowing light in your chest. Keep on cleaning, staying present in this moment of being with your heart center. Thinking of something that you love so much, something or someone, something that gives you love. Fills your love tank, nurtures your love, your heart chakra. Something or someone that makes your heart skip a beat when you're getting close to being near them or it, you get giddy. Feel that strong emotion and let it build and recognize it every time it happens. And try to focus on the positive. You can even notice when your heart sinks, when something negative happens. Like, oh, that's really sad. Feel the connection of your heart and how, in the heart center, how the emotion affects you. And letting go of the judgment and just knowing maybe it's not sad, maybe it just is. Coming back to that neutral, that deep neutral. But we do want to stay in the positive. Let those good things be good, even though they're just good. You can make them neutral as well. I like to feed them. Noticing your natural breath now and how relaxed you are, this neutral breathing. And how when you get excited about something that you really love, your heart may pick up a little. Your heartbeat, your breath. And also how if something negative is happening or you're trying to control a situation, noticing how you constrict your breath. You're getting further away from your natural breathing. And so putting all this together and realizing this nice neutral breath coming from the heart center, your breath is also your spirit. When it is calm and relaxed, along with your energy center there, shining brightly and just at neutral, waiting for a message or a signal for you to take action on something, or a way to recognize emotion. If your thoughts are drifting off, coming back to the heart center and breathing. Thinking of your clean heart chakra energy center and shining it and noticing it glowing out. Noticing its shine and the space around it that it's shining on and beaming through. Paying attention to your heart is the object of this meditation. You will notice as you continue that three things are naturally coming together: meditation, purification, and attention. You're learning to be with your heart in order to heed its spiritual meaning. This is meditation. You are letting repressed material come up to be released. This is purification. You are listening to your heart without judgment or manipulation. This is attention. Because this process is like washing a shirt to reveal its whiteness, don't be disturbed if strong negative emotions or even physical discomfort starts to appear. Tell yourself that these sensations are leaving. Just bid them to go easily and comfortably. If your voices of fear, anger, or doubt start to speak, bid them to leave as easily as they want to. After some days or weeks of practicing this meditation, you will know whether you want to make it a permanent part of your daily routine. I believe that putting attention on the heart is valuable as an addition to any spiritual program. To live from the center of spirit is a constant goal for anyone on the path. As you progress in the practice, you will begin to notice that sensations, thoughts, memories, daydreams, and random physical manifestations start to decrease. The heart center will slowly reveal itself as it really is: silence, peace, a warm glow, or a subtle light. Even if these glimpses are only fleeting, you will find that things are starting to change for you outside of meditation. You will start to walk with a more buoyant step. At unexpected moments, you will feel a swelling sensation in your chest, and you will want to take deep, satisfying breaths. Flashes of elation and well-being may sweep over you at odd times. All these are signs that the contraction most people hold around their heart center is releasing its grip. The heart center is meant to feel open and relaxed. Before you can receive any profound spiritual insights, this openness must exist. Contraction, fear, tightness, all keep spirit from entering you. In truth, spirit doesn't enter since it's always there, but making contact with it is like being penetrated with light and insight. This is what we call the flow of love. Love and spirit are forming a connection every time you meditate on the heart, starting with the first time. Advanced meditation deepens this experience and makes it more conscious. As you continue this practice, you will find it easier and easier to go to your heart for counsel and wisdom, or simply to feel that you are loved. You do not have to speak your heart in words. Your heart doesn't have to speak itself in words to you. The language of spirit comes to us as silent assurance, self-acceptance, patience, and appreciation of simply being. As these qualities develop, you are maturing in your experience of the heart center. So bringing yourself to that heart center now, where your pillow is on your heart center, and feeling it rise and fall with your breath. Coming back into this moment. Feeling that glowing light that we created in the heart center. Keeping it neutral and accepting, forgiving, joyful. And just knowing that what is. Staying very present and coming into this room, back into your body, scanning your body, maybe wiggling your fingers and your toes, and deepening your breath, taking a nice big deep breath. Maybe a little stretch as you wake up and tell yourself, I am awake and I am aware. I am awake and I am aware. And staying in this loving feeling, this space we made here, this very purified heart, staying with that. And coming back into the room, back into your body, taking a little stretch and wake up your body. Keep your mind neutral and your heart accepting. And when you're ready, you can roll on your right side, the side of new beginnings and rebirth, and let all that stuff that we have in storage and those memories and those old beliefs, let those all get composted down in the mat and leave them there. And after you've rolled on your right side, make sure you keep your eyes closed when your eye pillow falls off, because it'll be bright.